Hey YouTube, this is a video for Keeko25's Friday Frenzy, and I decided to show what I believe is going to be the meta for the next format as it progresses from month to month. So I'm just going to move my camera down here, and first off, for the first month or two, Chaos will reign supreme, simply because it's easy to splash into every deck. Tour Guides and Sangan provide your dark targets. A Veiler, Raikou, just to name a couple, provide your light targets. So he's going to be put into everything. People are going to try and incorporate it into decks that probably don't need a Chaos Engine or probably shouldn't be running a Chaos Engine. And it's going to turn awkward pretty fast, and people will soon realize that not every deck needs this in it. Blackluster Soldier is amazing, but it's not as good as it was before, so yes, it's good in Chaos, but it's not good in every deck that doesn't need it. So after maybe like a month or two, there's going to be a sudden surge in awkward decks that people didn't think were going to do well, especially the new archetypes. I personally think wind-ups are probably going to do unexpectedly well because this is a Black Whirlwind. This is a searchable DD Warrior Lady without the remove that just blows itself up and can get over anything. And Wind-Up Magician right here just sets up some of the most broken XYZ plays. You can go Steel Swarm Roach, Tyrus, and then have a decent back row. Or you can go Wind Up, you can go Zine Master, Utopia, just 2 or 3 Exceeds in one turn just because of this card. It sets up really, really good plays. And then you have Juggler to run over anything else you can't get over. So I think they'll do well. Another deck that will probably do well, it's called Banish Fish. Some people have started just experimenting with it, but it has a lot of promise. And there's a Samorg variant running around that I think will actually be very competitive, and it's a little bit scary what it can do. And I don't mean scary as in, oh, it gets Samorg out and that anti-magical spell fragrance lockdown. No, I mean scary as in drop 2 Samorgs at Caius and then do that lockdown after they've cleared your back row with a heavy storm. Just saying, kind of nasty. Next up, we have a deck that will do incredibly well, and this will probably be after maybe the same 2-month line that Wind-Up start getting popular or Banish Fish start getting popular. And Hero Beat is already a great deck. It's already established as like tier 1.5. But with the addition of stuff like Nova Master and the fact that Gemini Spark can be chainable to MST, and the fact that without as much back row, these guys can just, go in there, do some damage, it just got so much nastier. Let's see. Nova Master is pretty much a built-in Horn of the Phantom Beast, so it can run over things with ease and draw a card. That's really, really great when they don't have a lot of back row to stop the Nova Master in the first place. The other thing, too, is with all the support coming out in Legendary Collection 2, this deck will be incredibly popular. Stuff like Great Tornado puts, Stratos, besides being, like, the best searcher in the whole game, also, imagine just having everything on the field's attack. Your opponent just got done dropping, like, 3 JDs, which won't happen often, but will happen. Oh, Great Tornado, now they're all halved. Alright, go, go, go. It's going to be pretty nuts. The deck will do really, really well. And then, after that deck gets popular, you're going to see a sudden increase in some more awkward builds, like Masked Heroes. Masked Heroes are really, really good because this guy turns 0 into an instant field bomb, and then the monster gets replaced with something that can't be destroyed by card effects. This is pretty much Rhoda with a high cost on crack. I mean, the deck will get really, really good really, really fast. It's just, we have to give it time. So, yeah. And then, after people realize that straight up Twilight isn't working as well as it used to, and that there are decks that can maybe have a bit of an edge just because they're a little bit more control-based, suddenly there's going to be Chaos Stun. Chaos Stun everywhere. Simply because people like to have their cake and eat it too, and that's what Chaos Stun does. It lets you have that element of anti-meta that everyone hates, while at the same time doing exactly what any good chaos deck does, dropping this guy and Blackluster Soldier. And especially because you're stalling your opponent out with Doom Cow, DD Warrior Lady, Thunder King. Basically what's going to happen is after they're done wasting their resources getting rid of these guys, out of nowhere, boom, Chaos Sorcerer, Blackluster Soldier. It's going to be nuts. So yeah, that's my thoughts on how the meta will be come September 1st. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Rate, comment, subscribe.